Don't call me white girl.
It's me, Dior.
You know, I know you as Mona though, for real.
Yes.
Cause this whole, you been a real bitch, real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Since I've known you.
How long you know me?
Since before you started looking like Charlie Baltimore. you was sticky on out here.
I was 275 out here.
Damn, it was 275?
Yeah, after my son, I got up to 275.
Wow, I didn't know you was that big. I mean, you was thick, but I didn't know you was that big. What made you lose the weight and stuff like that?
Really, when you big, you're like stuck with the whole plus size thing. Now, I lost weight like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. So plus size has made like a lot of waves now. When I was in plus size, it was all floral bullshit.
Yeah.
And I like clothes. I like to get dressed. So I'm like, if I get down at least to like, single numbers.
Yeah.
Maybe I could, and it's easier to get dressed.
You feel like your confidence much better now with you lost on?
Yeah, for sure. Like I still want to like achieve a certain look, but I just feel better. Like I just feel lighter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
now that's facts though. Like I be trying to like tell myself like, all right, we gonna do this because I'm tired of just shopping at H&M. Like I'm in between like what's a girly store? I'm in between like I don't know some shit. I'm gonna say H&M, but yet like Ashley Stewart. I'm about to say Ashley Bryant. I was about to put both of them together.
I can't see you, Ashley Stewart.
You can't see me?
No, not Ashley Stewart.
I mean, but listen, man.
I was stuck in like Forever 21 plus size. It's just like you just get, I want to have the freedom to go wherever.
Yeah.
I like vintage stuff. I want to be able to go to the Goodwill and fit stuff. So, this is what's better for me. I don't know. Everybody, I know a lot of beautiful big women holding it down. I hope nobody gets like that part twisted.
Yeah.
Because I refer to myself as a big sweaty bitch because I was a big sweaty bitch. I always wore Spanx. The coochie always was sweaty because I had on Spanx. A lot of you big bitches need to start wearing Spanx. But, it's fly big girls. So it's not like, but just for me, I'd rather be like, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, but look, you got Lizzo now that's out, like, her.
Perfect example.
She comfortable with her weight. She got a lot of confidence.
Lizzo motivates me. Lizzo makes me feel more confident. And that's what I mean. Like, I think a lot of that stuff comes within, you know what I mean? Like, for the most part, like, a lot of girls on my DM, like, you seem so confident that, I'm just as insecure as the next woman. I think that's just a part of us. We see flaws, you know what I mean? You figure, like, your favorite celebrity will look totally different to you. You know what I mean? You think that person's already perfect, so you just, know how it is. But for me, I feel like if you want to change it, change that shit. You know what I mean? I want a tummy tuck. I want a BBL. I want some new titties. I got a list. We just got to get this paper together.
Yeah, but that paper should be coming, man. You got over, 100K followers on Instagram. Been viral all on Twitter. I see people doing your TikToks and shit like that. Like, when I seen that shit, I was like, yo, this nigga crazy. Like, this motherfucker really
the TikTok
doing
thing's
shit.
Crazy.
Yeah, like, how you be feeling when you see that shit? When you see people do your TikTok?
With the TikToks, I'm still shocked. Like, I'm still getting like 4 or 5 TikToks a day. Like, people are doing my TikToks and automatically going viral. 100,000 views on my voice. A lot of this shit, yours, mind blowing. You know what I mean? Like, this is me. This is who I've always been. So the fact that all these people embrace me for being myself, sometimes I do kind of gotta like, is this for real? You know what I mean? Because I had a hard way to go. I went through some like bumps in the road. If I would have knew that, a bitch would have been telling jokes. Is what I'm saying. I didn't know you could make bread for that. You know what I mean? Being yourself. So
you say you went through bumps in the road. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what?
I mean, I never really. I don't know. I went to jail early. Like, so I probably juvenile. I probably went to jail like 14. And then by the time I was 21, I was in the feds. So I was in big boy trouble. Yeah, so I wonder when I first met you, was that before or after jail? I think that was before.
Wait, shit, you say you've been going to jail since 14. So
well, yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, big boy jail is so much different than juvie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, juvie is like, oh, your parents could get you out and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, but big boy jail is like, oh, you can't leave here.
It's
at all.
Bro, damn. So what's the difference between like the juvenile? Well, from your experience, the difference from juvenile to the big boy jail? Because sometimes when I think of the jails, they say the women jails is worse than the men jails, and then they always put that persona of you know, if you go in there, you gonna be somebody's bitch or things like that. Like, is it really like that?
It definitely depends on where you at and your demographic. You feel me? Like, you figure a place like Philadelphia, we don't really do gangs, but Jersey's Bloods, Crips, everything. You know what I mean? So, depending on the area, if you go to a juvenile jail and they gangbang in there, they might whoop your ass for not, you know, claiming a flag. So it really depends. The biggest thing for me was with juvie and big boy jail was that, you know, your parent is totally not involved in it. You know what I mean? It's like a part of juvie is definitely letting your mother make certain decisions, and, you know, your mother step in. I'm gonna make sure she just. This is just no. It's me, you. You going to jail, bitch? Boom. And the first time I ever went to adult jail, they said I couldn't have a bail, which was like unbelievable. All I knew about jail was that you could pay to get out, and I knew I had money put up. So I'm like, I'm gonna get out. No, you're not getting out of here. I sat for 90 days. Like, you can't get out. It was like crazy. No, the feds do what they want. You know what I mean? They have like a 97%, 96% conviction rate. The feds win. You don't catch a fed case and beat the feds. You catch a fed case and you plead the fuck out and you go to prison.
Right.
That's what you do. That was my first time being, you know, arrested as an adult, and I went to jail. Like, no ifs, ands, and buts. It's jail time, bitch.
What? Yo, what did you do? Like, when you do what feds is like, what? That's like scamming, drugs.
Yeah, a lot of white collar crime. A lot of drug dealers and shit. But honestly, I was locked up with a lot of niggas' grandmoms that wasn't gonna tell on them, and aunts and sisters. Like, a lot of loyal women that just was like gonna hold their family down. They refused to tell on people. You know what I mean? The feds, their big thing to lock people up was conspiracy. Yeah. Their book on conspiracy is this big. They have so many different. Just us sitting in this room filming. Somebody walk in and buy something off the cameraman. Technically, we conspired because we didn't call 911 and say this looks suspicious. Wow. And that's how the feds tie niggas up. Like, it doesn't really matter if they catch you with it or whatever. It's the fact that y'all conspired together to get this money, and we don't like that. Yeah. We can't tax that money. Like, y'all going to jail. It's a real deal thing.
It's crazy because now they're getting people like. Now, like the whole thing with weed now, it's like people, they're trying to get them out of jail because now you're taxing weed. Now you're having weed dispensaries, so people are making money. Off, like the government is making money off weed, so it's just crazy with that. Yeah. But when you and I talked on the live, you said your daughter did a bid with you, did not like $9, and my people was confused, like, damn, like, don't call me white girl. Your daughter is in there in jail with you. Like, what type of mom are you? Like what did you mean? Your daughter, she did not much with you.
No, I had came home, and that's my first time home. And the thing about jail, and the reason why Meek, you know, did so much to go against probation, because probation, it really does feel like a setup. Right. And I was home on federal probation or federal parole, whatever you want to call it, and I didn't even make it 12 months before I had already technically violated every single factor of it. You know what I mean? So when I went back on violation, I didn't know I was pregnant. I found out I was pregnant in jail, and we did that big. It's like the first thing, when they know you're pregnant in jail, they make you take the bottom bunk. So it was like I'm VIP already. She was making shit sweeter for her mom, because I'm like, okay, I got the bottom bone. I get an extra tray at night. I get a peanut butter jelly and an apple. I mean, it sounds like nothing, but in jail, you automatically go in survival mode. So the fact that you can get this extra tray, shit, that's the way to make it through the night. In jail, your last meal 5, 6 p.m. Like, and I hope when I explain, you know, jail to y'all or Instagram or my daughter, that people realize how foul it sounds. You know, to like make you not want to fucking go there, because it's glorified everywhere else. Because the truth is, when I court that fed case, niggas saluted me like I graduated. You know what I mean? My father took my paperwork and ran away and was proud of that shit. That's the truth. You know, he's not going to say that, but that's what it looked like. The fact that his daughter first time in jail was fed time, and it wasn't county time, and she was getting money. Like, in the hood, in the street, we look up to stupid shit like that because of how we come up. In our neighborhoods, the only people that's getting money is niggas that go to the feds and shit like that. So when I speak about it, like, I want people to know, like, how much of a hell it was. I had a guard that just would harass me, like, bring the trash can in my room and just dump my locker in the trash every day. I had to dig my shit out the trash every day for no other reason but then he, you know, that he hate me. A guard's trying to fuck me, you know what I mean, for chocolate milk. Like, yo, you won't let me fuck you? I'll give you chocolate milk every morning. Like, chocolate milk? For chocolate milk. And there's women fucking them guards, because it's like, it's a subculture. Prison is, you know what I mean? And people get in the survival mode. So it's like, yo, I ain't get no commissary, and this nigga gonna give me extra trays. I might suck his dick. Like, that's how fucked up jail is. That's why when you see people like Jay-Z and fucking Kim Kardashian and Meek Mills and all these people that are talking about tearing down Rikers and tearing down jail probation road, that's because this shit is fucked up. Like the way it's ran is wrong. So it's like defeating the purpose. You go to jail, you don't learn shit, you don't do shit, and then you come out and you go the fuck back to jail. Yeah. Because you walk around with this scarlet letter, now you had this big ass F on your back and nobody wants to hire you. What the fuck do you expect me to do? If I know how to see a man about a horse and flip the horse and make some money, or I could only work at McDonald's because I have a felony, I'm gonna go fuck with the horse. You understand what I'm saying? So it's common fucking sense. Like this shit not set up for you to win. So at some point, we gotta make a decision at ourselves. Like let's just start telling each other how shitty that shit was and how terrible it was and how you feel. So imagine being in jail during the coronavirus. How fucking how you feel. You fucked. Like you in there with them people that don't care nothing about you. You know what I mean?
Extra time,
Giving your freedom up, dog, is the worst thing you can do. You know what I mean? So if anybody hear me talk about jail, know that it's like I made the best of it, but it sucked. Yeah. Every minute felt like I was about to get raped or something. It felt like that by the guards. Don't get it fucked up. Not inmates. The fucking staff made me nervous.
So it's the staff that's worse than the people that's in there.
My goddaughter was born on a cell floor. My goddaughter, me and this girl became friends in 2007. We were in Lackawanna County together. I should say your first name and last name, bitch. I'm not going to do you like that. And she banging on the cell to say she in labor. The baby falls on the ground, and she picks the baby up and put the baby in the window to get out her cell. What? That baby is healthy. That baby is fine. That's my goddaughter. She 13. She good. But, like... Yeah. You can only imagine what could have happened. That's jail. That's being in jail. Your life is in another motherfucking hands. That's not the greatest, best person in the world. Just a motherfucker need a job. You got security skills.
Man, it's going back to your dad. You said your dad went around showing people like it was like that's like the hood diploma, and it's like it's crazy because music glorifies that shit. I never forget. I can't remember who it was, but I'm gonna just say anybody. One guy shot like a famous person or somebody that was real big in the hood, and he went to jail for it, but he got so much credit. He wanted credit. He wanted the hood to love him, and he was proud to say, "Yeah, I shot Nipsey Hussle. Right. Yeah, I shot that." Like, right. And that's it's crazy how people try to please like the streets and things like that.
I mean, it's not just us. We glorify that shit everywhere. You look on the movie, action movies, what we doing? Blowing shit up, killing people, shooting people. So it's like sometimes I feel like black people, we get on each other about being violent. When dog violence is the American way, baby. That's what this country built on, taking it from somebody, taking the land, raping the people, taking everything from the land. You know what I mean? Using it, spitting it. That's what we started on. Yeah. And as far as black people, our introduction in this country is getting our fucking asses whooped. So of course we might be more violent. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we came up violent. You understand? And black people are survivors, so we're going to do whatever we got to do to survive. So I'm never that black person that's like, you know, we need to do better as far as like we're shitty. I'm more like, I understand why we are the way we are. And I think with the understanding we could get better together though. Yeah. Not like you suck type. You know, like we sister brother, let's do this.
Trying to get everybody together. Right. Let me tell you this story, man. You remember Golden Girl used to come on at nighttime?
Yes, I do.
I'll never forget somebody called in on the phone or whatever, and they was talking about a boy. So a boy is a homemade dildo that's in jail. So you put the two tissue rollers or paper roller, and then you wrap it up in an ace band, and then you put like some type of
rubber
glove. Oh, you know the boy.
Yeah, I know how to make the homemade strap. Yeah.
You had a boy with you?
No, I never messed with a girl before. Yeah. So that was more like the couples.
You never messed with a girl before?
I've never messed with a girl before. I was supposed to be gay this year, but I might have to wait till next year due to the coronavirus. Yeah. But I was trying to be a zyke. I wanted to get straight backs. That's with a Z. I wanted to wear straight backs to get me a big black strap. I was into it because I'm very aggressive. Yeah. You know what I mean? And all you bitches be in my DM.
You aggressive?
I'm super aggressive.
You aggressive in the bedroom too?
No, not really. No, I'm just aggressive in general. Okay. You know what I mean? A lot of people assumed I was gay, like since I was a kid. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just always thought, I'll try to mess with a girl. But in jail, the toys are more for couples and shit. You know what I mean? People like me, we get off in the shower.
Okay. What that mean?
Listen, it was a shower by my room, and the line be so long. And I said, why this line so long? And the girl from down south said, because you come harder. And I said, what the fuck? And I went there and tried it. I waited in that damn line every day with my towel.
What is it, like some type of shower head?
The pressure. Boy, I say go in for a week and understand. You want me to understand? Let you try that motherfucker. You ain't even got to put your leg up. Yo. It's a long story. Crazy. Shout out to 3 North and 3 South, FDC, Philadelphia. Shout out to the whole FDC. Free the jail. Free the jails.
Do you still use it? Do you still use it? You got like a special shower here at your house?
No, it's not the same. I try. It's not the same. It's that specific shower, top tier, like corner pocket,
So you say you're gonna be a Zyke next year?
Yes.
And you looking for a stepdaddy?
It's opposite. I don't know. I'm going on both ways.
To take care of the kids.
Yeah, I had a joke about step Zykes. People love that. Stephanie is their father, and really, it's an homage to gay women that take that role from these men. Of course, like that's the thing about me. Like a lot of my shit is reality. So the same way, like get you a step Zyke, and it might sound ignorant, you know what I mean? But it's more of like these women taking care of these kids better than these fucking men. And like, don't be afraid to love a woman because people won't judge you. Y'all gonna raise the baby with love, and I'm all for that. Well, I'm ready for you to have a baby, though, Dior. I'm ready. Y'all need to know I knew Dior since she was little Dior. Dior been scratching for a long time now. She's like 15.
About like 18.
Yeah, you cheated. You had a jump start. You've been doing this shit for a long time.
I always wondered, like, if I started younger, though, like, how would I be? You know what I mean? Because people, like, a lot of DJs I know, they start since they was like 7, 8, 9.
Really?
Some shit like
even
that.
female DJs start that early?
It's real. There's not that many female DJs.
Right, I know.
But, I mean, shit, we hear though.
Yes, y'all hear.
Well, listen, you said that, you know, you got a nice gay following, you know, a lot of like.
I do. Yeah. I mean, they call me legend, like the Twitter thing.
Legend?
They call me a legend. I went viral for talking about pap smears and saying that your pussy pap ready and I ain't scared to pull this pussy out. But the kids, the children, they call me a legend for it. I mean, they love me. They refer to me as queen, but it's so like, yo, they make me feel so good. I never expected that. And they show me like real love. Like, dog, I have a huge amount of love from the gay community, and that's what made me stop saying the F word.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. About the F word.
Yeah, I had a guy tell me it feels like when he's called the N word, and I was just like, yo, I can't be a part of that shit.
Do you ever slip up and almost say it sometimes?
Let me tell you something. First off, when I use the F word, it's never been to a gay man. I call the F word to demean a man. You know what I mean? Not to call a gay man. I'm gonna talk about his shoes, his ashy lips. I'm gonna read him. You know what I mean? I never use the F word in that way, but I slip up all the time. Traffic, that's my favorite. You know what I mean? But I literally talk to somebody a lot. That's what I mean. I connect people all over the country. Like this guy I think his name was Nate. He's from somewhere, he's like 21. Tears in his eyes. Like, yo, it feel like you calling me the N-word when you say that. I'm not going to say it then. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just not. I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah, I tell people this shit all the time. I be like, yo, the way is how you say it. Like, if a group is amongst each other, you know, gay people, whatever, and they use it, it's like, all right, cool. But when an outsider say it, it's kind of like, what? Right. Like you said, like, it's like with a nigga, though. Like, but I'm telling you, them gay people, they going to support it. So you never did any drugs before?
I've done plenty of drugs. All type of drugs. No cocaine, no heroin. You know, regular little roundabout, just little that, little this, you know, see a man about a horse. That's what my father used to say before he left and never came back.
Never came back?
That's right. When I was young, my dad did like 10 years in jail.
Okay.
My dad did 10 years in prison. So when I actually went to jail, we had just kind of got to know each other because he did that time. So then we bonded over me doing time, which is sick. But that's recidivism. That's what it is. Like, you go to jail, your kid go to jail. It's like a constant sick thing. So to break it, my kids can't go to jail.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, you feel like you want to keep your son out there? Like,
yo, I don't know how, but I'm gonna be as honest as I can, though.
But I feel like, do you feel like you almost kind of skinned it though because your daughter did that bid with you though? So did you brung her in it a little bit?
No, not at all.
Okay.
At all. And because I'm the type of person, like, I try to think in a more positive kind of way. So instead of looking at it like, yo, you already have her exposed us, I look at it like, yo, she know that people go to fuck to jail, even girls, because her mother went to jail. Because when I went to jail, I thought it was going to be big, burly, but just gorgeous women in prison. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't think that. You just wouldn't assume that. You know what I mean? You would think it's some shit on television. So that's my approach. I don't know if that's the right approach. Like, I'm not telling y'all to go on with y'all kids and keep it real. Yeah. But just for me, I watched so many adults around me get their heart broken from their parents lying to them. So I just didn't want to be a part of that. Like, I'd rather just keep it real. Somebody's going to tell you anyway. Yeah. Somebody's going to tell you that your mother came home 9 months pregnant with you. Yeah. So why not be me? It'd be a father. Me and father aren't together.
Well, can't be real though. Like, I you know what I call you? I call you like I don't want to call you another person, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you like the female, like gille, like you keep it real. Like, where did all that realness shit come from? Like, what got you to be like, yo, I'm gonna tell it like it is? Like I said, I knew you for a very long time, and you always had that upbeat personality. You know what I'm saying? Off camera, I mean, that's what niggas don't know, but it seemed like it really amplified. Like, you really made it into like some type of comedy. Like, where did all that come from? Like, what made you want to live your truth out?
Well, like, basically, it was almost like I didn't really have a choice because I always just, like, blurted shit out. You know what I mean? Like, I've never been able to sit and be cool. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been loud and annoying and, like, So, what happened was I went from being like, oh, you're weird, you know, or, like, won't you calm the fuck down, to, oh, my God, you're so much fun. Can you come to my party?
You?
Yeah.
You went people.
I went from being somebody that wasn't liked or somebody that wasn't like looked up to or anything like that. Like, growing up, I always felt like weird or different than people. I never felt like other people. You know what I mean? So I would have to pretend to even fit in because we were so different. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm just glad I stayed down, dog. Like, I stayed down in this, and this shit is working out. Like, finally, like, who fucking knew? You know what I mean? Like, be yourself is the point. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like you cannot be anybody else. You won't be able to sell being somebody else like you can sell being yourself. You know what I mean? So just be yourself and stay down. Yo, these bitches talk like me now. I hear people talking like me now. You know what I mean? So I'd rather be myself. I could have walked around trying to be like you, but then it wouldn't be no me.
You think the weight loss helped though too with your confidence and being out, like, to really put it on camera and stuff?
Not really. Like, in a way, I think back, like, I could have hidden it. Like, I don't know if you noticed, a lot of fat, funny people. And it's like that kind of goes with being fat sometimes. So me being smaller kind of like made me feel kind of woody about it, if anything. You feel me? So I don't know.
Is it pain in your comedy? Because, like, when I watch some of your videos, it seems like it come from a place of something that came in your heart. Like, I think somebody called you like super white, and you was like, your mother's a whore. And everybody talk about your mother, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like your pain being in your
First of all, I'm from Philadelphia. Bidding is what we do. You know what I mean? You have to be able to bid to survive here. That's just what I think.
You said you was bidding on the step with 10 niggas.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the corner with 10 niggas. Everybody talking shit. I'm going to be the last man standing. Niggas won't be quiet. I'm gonna still be talking shit. Yeah, that's what it is.
What's bidding for people that don't know? That's
roasting or busting on each other, just talking shit, jonesing, shit like that. But I'm good at that shit. I'm a little vicious, but I'm good at it though.
I'm in a battle between you and Rocky. Who gonna outbid each other?
Rocky do bid, don't she? Yeah, Rocky is a bidder. Rocky is a bidder. But see, I'm a little different. Like, with me, you have to kind of like fuck with me first. Like, I can't just bid on people. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, for the most part, I'm cool. Once you say some stupid shit, then I'm like, I'm on your ass. But for that, you know, like, I try. Because I answer DMs, I answer comments back, and I dig in y'all asses. I don't have a fucking problem. When I get millions and millions of followers, I'm going to hire a bitch to dig in your asses. Stop fucking with me. I'm going to always talk shit back. Real suck shit. My dick.
You do the comments ever bother you though? Because I do see you go at people. Like, you'll go find a comment, you'll screenshot it, go find a comment, put it up, and like, you go in. Like, do it bother you?
Let me tell you this. And it's the thing about it, and I'm so glad you even asked me this. It's like, I don't know why niggas think because people have, because it's like literally, as soon as the K got before I entered my number, people started talking to me more disrespectful. It's almost like once people think, oh, this person don't check messages, it's like a go to just disrespect them. And I don't know why. And like a golden rule to use, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, you sitting home watching this shit. If you know you wouldn't say that shit to me in my fucking face, you shouldn't say it to me on the internet. Period. And we use that with each other, a lot of shit will get cut down. A lot of people stop getting run up on and punched on and shit. Just keep that energy the same. Say shit to me that you would say if I was in your presence. And men too. Like, a lot of these men just, oh, can I fuck you? I want to do this. Straight, can I put my in your mouth? It's like, you niggas see me in a club, won't even stand next to me. Scared to death. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm this bad bitch, but it's like a lot of niggas be intimidated by me. Yeah. I've had the same nigga DM me for months, see me in the bar, hip to hip, don't say shit. You know what I mean? It's like, dog, if you don't have that heart to say that, talk to me like that, look me in my eyes, say, don't say that shit to me on the internet. It's like, stop assuming that everybody's strong like that. Imagine your nasty comment being that last comment and the person killed themselves, or that last comment before they blow the whole building. Like, would you say it then? A lot of this shit that I get is just out of pocket. Like, dog, just the shit that people say to me is ridiculous. And that's why I curse them the fuck out, because I want to shock you. I want to shock you when I go on your grandma picture and say your grandma a bald head or look at her toes. Because you're like, oh my God, she went on my page talking about my grandma. Yes, your grandma's a bald head bitch.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, you think people just do that shit just to get your attention, though?
Sometimes I do find myself, I play myself with a person like,
oh my God,
I just wanted to talk to you. You know what I mean? But sometimes it's a learning lesson. Like, I've had literally people be like, totally broken up about this shit I say, and I hope you learned your lesson. Because not only do I comment back, I'll post you on the main page and rip you to shreds. Just like, fuck it, it's your turn. This is how that feels. It's like, yo, I've gotten hate mail where it happens for 72 hours. 72 hours, people just saying nasty shit to me.
Why though?
One, for example, I went viral on Twitter saying that I feel like that a black person don't belong in the armed forces. Okay, so that was just my personal opinion. I don't think we should fight for the U.S. because I don't feel like they fight for us. That people were pissed. It went viral on Twitter. I didn't even put it on Twitter. I wouldn't have put it on Twitter. It was just me talking to my folks in the story, but like shit went viral and people was pissed. Pissed, okay? They don't like me talking.
What was they saying? Like, what was something?
Fuck you, go back to jail, you a crack kid, just all kind of shit. You know what I mean? I get a lot of like, you know, I get a lot of like white this and white that because I say don't call me white girl, and it's like the name don't call me white girl has nothing to do to diss white people. You know what I mean? Like,
where'd that come from?
It comes from, in my community, in urban communities, when you're light, people call you white girl. Hey, white girl, hey, white girl. And it's like, coming up, I have all these peers, and it'll be Shaquita Kardashian and this Jenner, where these black girls taking on these names or you pretending to be. And it's like, yo, I go to a women's house, and she has this big picture of Marilyn Monroe. It's like, why not Dorothy Dandruff? Like, why are we glorifying these white women like that? Like, when I look at some of the Kardashians, and nothing against them, you feel me? They fly bitches, but I look at them, their bodies look like black women. So they spending all their money, look like a brown, and you run around calling yourself a Kardashian. It's a joke. As light as I am, I could run around and say I'm mixed and, you know, play that game, but I don't, because I really think being a black girl is this shit. So don't call me no white girl, like I'm black. All black. So word to these hips.
I know that's right, the body, because I'm telling you, they seen the old body.
Listen, you a big girl. Cut to the picture. Put the picture on my Sunday. You cut to the big girl.
Cut to the picture so y'all can see the
She was cute, but she was a big sweaty bitch.
Yeah,
that's the truth. She was a big sweaty bitch. Same person though, Dior. Would you say that literally? Same shit.
Same person. I say the same person. Only thing different, I feel like you amplified now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do people that know you, right? That mean know you. Do they look at you on Instagram and be like, all right, Mona in her bag right now, or Mona drunk right now, or don't call me white girl, Mona, y'all know it. Is she, you know, she in her bag? Like, do they look at you and be like, all right, because we know the real you? Or do people that don't know you expect you to be that way 24/7?
Let me tell you this, first of all. It's so hard for me to accept that I had fans that I was like meeting people and like starting relations with people, and you can't do that. You know that. You know, you have people that are fans of you. You cannot start a friendship with a person that starts and they're fans of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to like build their relationship evenly, like a peer, versus this person. Because when you do, and I've done it twice and fell out, like I end up having to put my hands on a motherfucker, like, because when you make those relationships with people, and this is what I'm learning myself, you feel me? And anybody watching that's on to come up, and you starting to get like people that, you know, you get like a certain amount of fame.
Right.
You go places, niggas know who you are, period. When you get there, you have to take niggas with a grain of salt. You can't just assume somebody want to smoke a blunt with you because they want to smoke a blunt with you. You can't just assume these people just trying to be cool with you. Like, niggas have angles. They be on angles.
Right.
People do anything for clout. That shit is for real. Right. So it's like, I would meet people and think that they meet me and they like me for me, when really they done fell in love with a bitch on Instagram 6 months ago, and that's not who you saw on that Wednesday. That ain't who the fuck I am every Wednesday. You understand what I'm saying? It's like dog, I'm a human and I'm flawed. Like, the same way I'm upbeat and, yo, dog, I can get this, I'll be the saddest bitch out. I'm one of them people that won't answer my phone for weeks. Like, hey, you can ask my manager. Like, I shut down. That's the kind of person I am. If you know me personally, you would know that. Yeah. But I'll meet some of these people and they get upset I ain't texting them good morning. It's like, dog, you don't know me. If you worried about a good morning text, at the end of the day, I'm one of the most loyal bitches. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you for life. I kill for you. Yeah. You know what I mean? So when it comes to small shit, like, yo, you're not looking at that when they come to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, I'm noticing now, like, dog, I can't just trust these relationships. I have to let these niggas earn this shit with me. And it's freaky saying it is, again, like, pinch myself. Is this real? But no, dog, I'm doing shows. I had fans. That's what it is. I got accepted. People think they know me. People want to hang with me. Period.
Do your friends treat you different now?
None of my real friends treat me different. And the thing about it is, my friends are so they rep me so hard, dog. It bring me to tears. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just tried selling dinners at my house, like selling soul food. I always wanted to try.
Crazy, yeah.
They look good. You gotta come eat.
Look good.
I'm gonna do Philly soon. I'm gonna do Philly like in a week or two.
You're in Delaware, right?
Yeah, I'm in Delaware, but I'm gonna do Philly. But like with them players, my girlfriends sell me out. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, my girlfriends don't ask for cheap tickets to shows. My girlfriends, I don't have to ask my girlfriends to repost. Like, I see all y'all beefing about, do your friends support you, bro? I go to my friend page, I'm on my friend page. Just not a thought. And some people that I assume would post me and would hold me down, they didn't, and I seen it. And it don't make me love you less. I just know where you at. You know what I mean? I know where you at. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, like, I'd rather look at what I got versus what I don't got. You know what I mean? I'd rather big up the bitches I got than to look like, damn, these niggas ain't hold me down. I did so much for them. Like, it is what it is. You know, but at the end of the day, like, I gotta be wary of you fuckers. Like, you bitches are not in men, or not to be trusted. Down to I got rappers trying to holler at me because I'm on $1 million worth of game. They want their song played. Like, that's how real this shit getting.
How do you know the difference? How you distinguish the two? Like, okay, like, this nigga on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know, alright, this you want don't call me white girl.
One thing example, if every time you see me you pull out your camera phone, something ain't right. And again, if you watching it, your heartbeat is you. You know what I mean? It's like some motherfuckers, we can't even chill no more without you taping me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For some reason, that's my job now, to make your page do something. And it's like, dog, you got to know if I want to do that or not.
Right.
And it's so confusing with people because I know you people, I get on Instagram looking, yo, this wig come off for 6 braids, I'm on there. My half lash come off, I'm on there. I go viral looking fucked up. That's a part of me that I'm not scared to look at because I clean up nice, in my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, people think that I'm cool with it because I'm not dressed, but it's like, dog, like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Ask me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Say, is it cool? You know what I mean? Ask, like, yo, my shit worth money now. If I wear your shirt gonna sell. So no, you can't take my picture like that. And me learning to assert myself, dog, I'm growing up too. Cause I had problems asserting myself too. You know what I mean? Like, I always went from passive where I'm like, it's cool, I'm cool, we cool, to I'm flipping the fuck out. Yeah. And that ain't no way to live.
Can you just really let's break down that process real quick and what got you there? Because a lot of people do ask, like, how do I go from just yes or being overextend myself to being like, nah, fuck that, put my foot down, like, you know.
I'm learning, and it's like, yo, if you ever fuck with me, you're never going to get this fake ass confidence like I got it all, bro. I'm doing this shit day by day, down to this mom shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You understand? If it works, I work it. If it don't, I replace it. I know that repeating yourself is like, that's insanity, right? To do the same shit over and over. So if I do it wrong, if I do it one way and it don't work, I ain't doing that shit again. That's what I do. If I bump my head, I dip in that shit next time. That's it. So the last time a bitch did some snaky shit, now I remember all her snaky ass moves, and I'm looking for that in you. Which might be fucked up to some of the new relationships. I might be more guarded, but I gotta do what I gotta do because I'm real soft-hearted. Like, I'm big-hearted, soft-hearted. Like, I can't let everybody in. If I get this bread, I'm generous. You feel me? I can't let everybody in. And honestly, I'm losing a lot of people. But when I say I'm embracing it, I'm ready to lose friends and really be hurt about it. I'm the only child.
Yeah, me too.
I know. We different. We different people, period. And the way we build relationships is different. The way we get in romantic relationships is different. We have a different type of, but we really know we don't need a fucking soul. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, it's just a learning process, period. And first, always has to come my fucking kids. So it's like, yo, I can't. You know what I mean? Because I'm one of them. That's auntie. Call you auntie, then I'm like, don't speak to that motherfucker. We don't like them no more. And listen, don't you speak to my kids. I told them don't talk to you no more, bitch. I'm petty. Fuck you.
Is Don't Call Me White Girl different, you know, from Instagram to being a mom? Like, do you apply those same rules or advice that you give people on camera with their kids and stuff?
Like, it's different, but I'm pretty much like kind of the same. I try to turn it down, and at this point with my kids are 9 and 5. I'm at the point where I'm trying to let them see less, because they understand more. So it's like, in the way my children think, is like, they're just so fast. That's the part of being a parent. That's the stuff that I'm so excited to see you do. You know what I mean? Because it's just stuff you don't experience till you do that. It's like, this person looks at you with your eyeballs and they talking shit to you. It's like, it's amazing. You know what I mean? It's amazing. It's like, and then just having that family that you necessarily didn't have when it's just you and your mother. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm at the point now where I want to like curb what they see. So I kind of want them to see less. You know what I mean? So I'm more like on top of it when I'm on live and stuff like that. Like get out the room and shit like that. Because
you know the internet's forever. Like you know this stuff going viral. People gonna always have it. Like you know your kids grow up, they can understand or even be on there. Because you know young kids are on the internet now. You know how you feel about them seeing that shit or you talking about from $1 Million Game. In my 20s, I wish I would have fucked a little bit more than I did, you know, at that time.
I mean, I hope that by the time that they see it, that we can have an open conversation, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, dog, look, I'm grown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm as much as I'm progressive, I'm old school. Like, you can't do that. You can't say that I'm going to kill you. You know what I mean? It's like you have to do better than mommy. You can't do what mommy do. And I really do want to lead by example. Meaning in the moment right now when I'm raising them, I want to be able to say I ain't living like that. So even if you can't see, I must be honest with you anyway. I mean, I ain't sucking no dick nowhere. You know what I mean? I'm talking about sucking a little dick, but I ain't sucking no dick nowhere. So I'm pretty much cool with the shit.
Okay.
My daughter snuck a flyer, Pussy Pat Ready flyer to her school because she told her teacher that her mother was a comedian. Her teacher said, and she said, okay, bitch, I'm going to show you. So she brought the flyer and it said pussy on it. You know what I mean? And I was a little mortified. But she's so proud of me. She's so proud of me.
That's what's up.
Oh, my gosh. She think I'm the shit.
Yeah.
Please. She's so proud of me.
Let's go into your comedy now. Like, you do your Instagram going viral in there, but you also do stand-up, too. Like, you did at Punchline Philly, too, as well. You also do your own shows, too. Is it, like, stand-up different than doing your comedy on Instagram?
For sure. When you do Instagram on the phone, you kind of like winging it in a way. When you do comedy, I can feel that shit in the room. And it's like, there's been times where I tell a joke and it's like, and I have to get them niggas to go with me. So I got to go down another block, but I can do that. Like, I literally can change the course of a conversation when we just chilling. So when I'm on stage and they paid for me to talk my shit, I know how to change the flow of that. Like, it's been times like I might have threw an abortion joke. Abortion joke in one room, hilarious. Abortion joke in another room, niggas like, what the fuck did you say? You know what I mean? To be able to bring that shit back and niggas still laugh, that's skill. That's skill that I have. You know what I mean? I love stand-up. I think I'm good as shit at it.
Stand-up.
I'm supposed to do 20 minutes, I do 40, 50 minutes. Niggas laugh. I have to. One of my problems with stand up, I have to stop and wait so they can laugh. I'm talking about like counting in my foot, like, cause it's timing in comedy. But these niggas laughing like that, I gotta give them a chance.
It makes it easier when they're laughing. Like, do you don't really, is it when you gotta go in, do it just come natural? Like, I'm ready to give you a no. I don't even want to get up.
I never. The truth is, I never. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't. But I've had a hard room. But dog, they was in tears. Niggas was laughing, bro. I'm funny.
That's talent.
I'm funny. Not to be cocky, but I'm funny.
You're funny, It seems so different from Instagram because you can stop and start. You can do over. You can bring the energy. Actually, I'm gonna tell you one person I did see live. This was like maybe like 3 years ago. Before, like, I don't know if she's gotten better, but I seem just hilarious now. When you look at her videos on Instagram, it's like, oh, Chase, I want to see you. But when I seen it, it was like, it wasn't the same feel. It wasn't the same feel. Wasn't the same energy. So that's why I asked, like, you know, is it different from doing comedy?
Well, I'm gonna say this: Jess has toured way more than me, and it's like, I'm sure people have like rough nights or whatever. I haven't seen her stand up. I really want to. I think she's talented. Just on the Just with the Mess of My News is real. People get my voice confused with hers, so I get like compared to her a lot. You know what I mean? Even when you said the thing about Gille, like. Being compared to Gille, I get compared to Gille a lot. And it's like when you compare to people like Jess, you know what I mean, who's successful, like a person like Gille, for example, I watched Gille reinvent himself 3 times. Gille was popping like somebody in the city of Philadelphia, in the country, whatever, 3 times, different times in my life. Major Figure times, I was a huge Major Figures fan. Shout out to the motherfucking Major Figures. Shout out to Erie Avenue. Then Lil Wayne, writing for Lil Wayne, the whole Birdman thing splitting up, popping again, and then $1 Million Worth of Game. Just that right in the camera. Pop got his own page to pop on his own. Even got the setup right for the cousin. You know what I mean? I know niggas that do 3 years that can't come home and do what the fuck Wallo did after a dub. So it's like, yo, when you look at it, somebody compare you to a nigga like that, it's like, dog, okay. You know what I mean? All right, I take it. Yeah. Still a bald head fucker, but I take it. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah, with stand up again, you do your own shows too.
Yeah. Comedy is male dominated. You know that. Your game is male dominated. Mm-hmm. These niggas are not sending me invitations. You know what I mean? Nobody's like, oh, you're funny. You know what I mean? I've met some comedians, like local legends. Yeah. All of them are assholes. Like, I'm not going to drop names. Nobody was nice. You know what I mean? It's like everybody. And I'm not expecting nobody to be nice, but at the same time, I'm not sucking no dick to get on.
Philly comedians? I want to know Tommy Too Smooth.
I met Philadelphia. I met some Philadelphia comedians and they were assholes. You know
Instagram comedians or just all comedians?
I met some Philadelphia considered legend stand-up niggas from here and they were assholes to me. And it's like not just alone at that moment, but it was like, yo, I came in on comedy with my manager watching him do it on the back end, and I don't have the kind of manager that's like closing me out of it. But I see a lot of you niggas have. Like, my manager was like, yo, this how we do it. So if you want to go on in the building, then we get the building and you can get on the back end. So that's where I'm at now. So there is no, I'm getting really hired for a show. I'm putting the show together. So I'm getting a venue, getting a DJ, doing my promo, because I got the following. What else do I need? And I'm hiring comedians, giving niggas a chance. I've given people their first shot ever on the stage.
And you sold out too, right?
Yeah, I sold out.
Yeah. I think when last time we talked, you said you were trying to get Meatball in there.
Yeah, I was. I reached out to Meatball. She wasn't really with it, but the only reason why I reached out to her is because she is young, and then you got this big following. It's like, yo, promo money is cool and all that's cool, but yo, that $40 a head shit, that's a different type of, you know what I mean? So it's like, of course, that's just my nature. Like, yo, I'd rather just tell you, this is the cheat code if you want to do it. You know what I mean? She young. Imagine her putting her own shows at fucking 20. That would have been lit, but like, you know, it didn't work out. So nothing with her. The child's funny as fuck. Some of her shit, I be in tears. I can't keep up with all of it because I'm kind of old. But some of that shit, they was doing that Baltimore versus Philly.
She was big like a motherfucker.
She sat on that ground with that damn horn. Tears. That child had me in tears. Oh my God, she's hilarious.
I did see that. Yeah, she definitely young.
She's a funny girl.
I hope she find that path.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
get that money.
Being like mentors to like certain people that's going into comedy. Do you ever get those messages from people?
I have gotten into situations where I'm a mentor and I never even planned on it because I'm gonna share what I know with you. And recently, because I do promotion on Instagram, so I promote your stuff, and a lot of people I notice they pay for promotion and they don't know how to market themselves. So now I've been charging people like small fees just to give you some tips on Instagram, just small shit, because it's a science to this shit. It's a science to the social media shit. You know what I mean? And it's like you might as well invest in yourself to try to learn some of them tricks of the trade versus you just out here posting shit and you're not getting it. Perfect example, niggas will post up a hashtag the shade room at the shade room. Nobody opens that shit. You have to know a writer for the shade room that you DM back and forth, and that person has 10,000 followers and that person to open your shit, but it's like you just tag, they don't see your shit. It's millions and millions of billions of people. They're not seeing it. You're wasting your time with that.
$1 million worth of game for free on that one. You just
that was free. See, that was free. Really, I got a World Star guy. He has 10,000 followers. That's who I send my shit to. That's who posts my shit. So you have to find those people. That was free, bitch. You're welcome.
Free, bitch. I always said, I was like, yo, more than their own podcast. So when I see you on $1 million worth of game, the number one music podcast, the number one, I say, yo. And I feel like you ain't even been doing this shit for that long though. Like real shit. Like I see niggas that's been busting their ass a long time and they didn't get half of the shit that you've been doing. How did Connect happen?
I started doing podcasts with a guy named Boosie. Boosie got me on shout out to Boosie. Boosie got me on Literally Speaking podcast with Time Flies. Shout out to Time Flies. That shit just propelled my shit like automatic. Like I literally met an engineer there that was like, yo, you can do your own podcast. That turned me to my own podcast. That was November of last year. By March of this year, I was on the number one music podcast in the country, which is $1 million worth of game. They were looking for a host, and just, I posted a video. I got a lot of likes, and we posted shit. And when we did our first episode, it was just like boom, like it just fit. You know what I mean?
So you didn't audition? That wasn't an audition.
We shot. I don't know what was the story supposed to be, but we shot and my shit came out. That's what I know.
I seen some audition video. I think it was you and like another girl. I guess they was looking and they went with you.
Well, I was fired.
Yeah, I know that. But wait, before we get to the fire, Because I watched some of the episodes, and it seemed like you and Gilly, like anything Gilly said, you would disagree. Like whatever it is, like it doesn't matter. Like whatever.
Well, I generally disagree with almost everything he says.
Y'all got two strong ass personalities.
Yeah, we do. I mean, and it's like with a person like Gilly, just the opportunity alone, it's like, yo, you know, it's like we could debate, but at the end of the day, he gonna have the last word. That's his show. And it's like, I have my own podcast, and I what is that? Moderate, when you moderate in the middle and you're the main person of the conversation, it's like you have the last word. So it's like, yo, we could debate all day, but at the end of the day, dog, that's it. What he say, you know what I mean? So it's like, it looks more than what it is, you know, because we already know what we're going to talk about. It ain't like we just go in there and talk our shit.
Oh, so you already got like the whole plan.
Yeah. I mean, the point of that podcast is definitely to get game to young people. So that's their him and Wallo's main goal, to get certain messages out. So I can ding in, because I'm very much so a comedian. I want to play and joke and all day, but I can get that in as much. But at the end of the day, they trying to really teach these young niggas something, which I respect totally. You know what I mean? The youth don't have fathers and brothers. They need dudes they could watch every week to give them some like positive shit. So I'm all for that. Like,
so do you feel like you that woman that gives like the girls some game too?
For sure. And it's such, listen, dog, that's a boys club. Like, when I first got on there in my first episode where the commenters were just saying their opinion, they were like, one guy was like, yo, women don't give game. How the fuck can you put a woman on $1 million worth of game? And like, with me, a woman is the one with the game.
Yeah, real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? But I don't know. You know, some guys are just fucking weirdos. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause why wouldn't you want a woman on the show?
Yeah.
It's just so strange, but I don't know. I think it's a nice, you know, like it like lightens it up, get a little coochie in the room.
They should, yeah. But when you was off there and I seen like a new person, because I think they had about maybe like 2 new hosts or whatnot.
Yeah,
like, I was pissed. People on Instagram was pissed.
A lot of people were
like
upset.
They was mad. Then I went on your stories, and I guess you was explaining what happened. And I mean, it was a lot of videos, but you really didn't explain what happened.
No.
But I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. And big shout out to Wallo, Gilly. Love you guys a lot. Yeah, thank you, Gilly, for the interview too. Appreciate that. But I really thought that you and Gilly like clashed, like bumped heads because of how strong your personality was, how strong your opinion was, and you know the much love that you may have got. Not to say he was jealous or anything like that, but you know sometimes you don't want it to be the Mona and the $1 million worth of games. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So that was just my opinion.
A lot of people came with that, and I think a lot of it was because it was a fallout with the other hosts. You know what I mean? So I just think that people just kind of like, you know, I don't know. What I do know is that totally wasn't the issue. We had really, really good like chemistry. I think we all liked it. You know what I mean? Now, he has a huge, strong personality, and we do have similarities. Yeah. So it's like, but like I said, I'm old school with it. Like, this is his show. You know, that man, you know what that man said, that's what that man goes. So I'm not going to debate you down to the ground, because like I said, I have my own podcast where I could run it and have 6 people and say, everybody shut the fuck up. That's what I said. You know what I mean?
So what happened? Because you didn't really explain.
Well, basically, the thing about it was that I think it really was like a miscommunication behind the scenes with like scheduling. But the part that made it like kind of rough for me was that he went on a podcast and spoke about it. So he kind of made announcements like she was late, she was very unprofessional, and I was like, damn, you know what I mean? I was late more than once. I was late, but I wasn't ever unprofessional, and they both were very satisfied with the job. I mean, I feel like if you had phone interviews with them right now, both of them would say they love the job I do when I'm there. Yeah. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this is showbiz. So it's like, yo, before it looked like, you know, I'm just kicking bitches off. Let me let this bitch was late. You know what I mean? But I think it all could have been avoided, but I'm also the kind of person that think that everything's supposed to happen the way it does. Yeah. Because I started back today. I got my job back today. Yeah. That's favor. What? Yeah. And the thing about it is, I want this to be like a moment, because like, yo, y'all was in my DM being so fucking messy, man. Like, just trying to make me say stuff about Gilly, make me say stuff about Wallo. I had some of my followers make posts about them negative, and I didn't repost it. And let me tell you, I felt your loyalty and how you was rotting, but I knew that wasn't a situation where it was supposed to be us. And I mean us, me and my cousins. I call my followers my cousins. Because like, I love y'all like family, but I'll still fight you bitches. You'll still fight your cousin. You might not fight your sister, but you fight your cousin. So that's why I call my followers my cousin. But with my cousins is a moment with us, because I know y'all gonna watch. But it's like that wasn't the moment for us to go to war with them. That was a moment more for me to reflect on me, because the honest truth was, if I was never fucking late, that nigga couldn't have said that shit about me. He would have had to find some other shit, and then it would have been some other shit. But the truth was, you know, we got to be accountable of ourselves. Right. Like, and no, I wasn't late to every episode, but I was late more than once. You know what I mean?
Was that kind of like a gut to the stomach? I mean, a punch to the stomach that he like blasted you about that?
Bro, I cried.
Wow.
I have been on the internet for 2 years. I have never really cried about anything. I cried because, number one, I was disappointed with myself. You know what I mean? I felt like this. I felt like fucked up towards my manager. You know what I mean? Because my manager told me he was watching this shit last year. Like, yo, Damona killed this podcast. So the fact that my black ass is on this podcast, I just felt like, whoa. You know what I mean? So it's like, people, one thing about it that was like rough is like, Gil was like, yo, go to her DM and tell her how you feel. But that board, you're a nigger, that's why you lost your job. Or you can't take care of your kids back to the crack house. Or bitch, you ruined your life. I mean, dog, even when I was doing the platters, something I planned for months to do, they were like, oh, now you got a fried chicken. You know what I mean? It was just so negative. But listen, and it's the learning part. That never made me disrespect that man. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was like, dog, that's how we fuck up a lot. Getting emotional, moving too fast. I let that shit sit. I cried. I was quiet. I reflected. I looked at myself. You know what I mean? And I thought about it like, dog, do you want to do that? You know what I mean? Because if you really want to do it, go get your job back. Yeah. And I'm so confident in what I do. I knew that I felt like the opportunity would come back in my lap if I just stayed down, meaning shut the fuck up. Because it ain't that deep to break. I wasn't late every time. Like, we ain't going to do that. Yeah. He made a statement, that's on him. Yeah. But me, no. That's too chatty. I'm not talking about, you know what I mean? I feel like that's behind the scenes. If something happened right now between us, it's not going to make it to Instagram. I don't give a fuck what you say. You can't change how I move. You understand? And that's where y'all fuck up at. Your girlfriend posts your panties and then you post her panties. You look crazy. We friends. We can't fall out like that. Yeah. Best friends posting each other dirty panties. You had the pictures for 6 months. This girl had crust in her panties. That's what y'all do to each other. Wow. At some point, you have to decide how the type of woman you gonna be, the type of man you gonna be. Meaning that other people's mistakes or what they gonna do or how they move is not gonna move you. You know what I mean? So regardless of what Gil said on the podcast or what the people saying in my DMs, I decided not to talk about that shit. I decided to say, it was a great opportunity. I really appreciate them. It was great working with MworthofGame. And now, boom, I'm right back on the motherfucking show. Taught you bitches something. No, pay attention, bitch. I told you bitches that.
So they called you back.
Favor.
People did they begging for you to come back? Or how did that work? Because a lot of people don't go back into that opportunity. Like, you see what happened with Dev. Like, so.
And I don't really know a lot about the whole Dev situation. But what I do know is that this was a situation that I could not turn down, and I did it for a couple of weeks, and people saw me that didn't see me. Period. Exposure is what I need right now. You know what I mean? But to go through that shit, to be fired publicly, and then have people come to my DM to tell me, bitch, that's why you got fired. It was a rough 3 days. It really was a rough 3 days. It was like 3 days, and I say 3 days because my block game's strong. You know what I mean? Like, once you even say, even if it seems shady, bitch, you're out of here. Goodbye, whore. Not here you will be. No. And stop fucking with people. Like, I'm telling you, y'all do not know. I don't know why, because you think you see 10,000 comments or 1 million followers. Why you think this person is not? Imagine this person reading your comment and that's the last straw for them. Like, is it that deep to say some nasty shit to somebody? Why do you care that much about a stranger's life? Like, I had men telling me, like, that's why you lost your job. Dog, you a man, my nigga. You did I'm a fucking mom with kids. Like, how is that not flashing back then when your mom lost her job? You know what I mean? It's crazy. And the truth is, dog, you think that's my main source of income? Something that I do once or twice a month, dog. I'm a go-getter, nigga. It's 7 days a week, 7 different ways. Like, dog, the disappointment wasn't about the money at all. Like, nowhere near, or please believe me. It was more about the experience and the fact that I wanted to walk away from MDollars worth of game because of my decision, not because nobody else. Yeah. You know?
You feel like it was your decision, though? Because you did, like, run late. I'm not beating at them, but, like, when you really think about it, when you had to take accountability from it.
In a way, you know, I just feel like I just could have handled a lot of situations better. With it being quarantine, trying to get hair and nails and makeup in a quarantine, with me driving from an hour. Right. You know what I mean? From Delaware. But it don't matter because I know I could do better. Yeah. Period.
This time around, how are you handling that shit?
I was early today. I was there before Gilly today. And today, I don't think I could say like what went on, but today, we filmed with like an artist that I fucking liked since I was 14, and we rap. Me and this nigga, one of my like favorite rappers, we rapping his shit. Yeah. Like, dog, I'm talking to them about shit that I saw in 8th grade that I was all like, dog, this shit, come on, bro. I would do it for free. Yeah. I would sit in the room with these niggas. I love rap. Like, I would sit in the room with these niggas for free and do that.
So you get a coin for
that. Yeah, I get a little change. Little change, eh? Nothing crazy.
When you go in there and do your podcast and you have to be like the student wheel or whatever, like, how do you tap into that? Like, how do you keep your upbeat? Like, I know it's days you might be cramping or you don't feel like it or some shit happen home. Like, you know,
honestly, the truth is, I've done stand-up shows with like being in tears right before. Like we say, is it pain? It's a lot of pain in my past, and I'm okay with like sharing that with people. You know what I mean? Like I suffer from depression and anxiety and shit like that. Sometimes I'm sad for no reason. I don't even fucking know because my mother's sad for no reason because her mother's sad for no reason. So it's like, you know, So it's like with me, it's like, bro, like I like to laugh. Like that's what I like to do. Yeah, like I'd rather laugh about that shit. I'm laughing at the funeral, janaza. I'm laughing at a court date. This is what I do. I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna laugh. Period.
Moving forward, like, what do you like? What's your goals in this? Just moving forward.
Dog, I want a Netflix special. I want a Netflix special. I want like I want my podcast back, and I want it to be able to be listened to on a lot more places. Subscribe to my YouTube. The link is in my bio on my Instagram. That's where my podcast is. But I want my next season of the podcast to be everywhere. Like I want people like you to come on. I want to like share a lot of that. I'm around so many bossy ass women. Like I can't even say bossy bitches. Like it's so many entrepreneurs and like DJ Dior. Like that's a big deal. You don't know I drove down the street, heard you on the radio and cried. I swear to God, I cried. I made my son cry because my son was a baby at the time. I still got the video on Snapchat. I'm screaming. I'm like, Dior! Couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? Like that's the time. It's the time to be alive. That's what's going on right now. Even Lil Dior is a motherfucking DJ. But everybody doing their thing. It's a nice time to be alive, man. It is. It's inspiring. I'm just so happy to be a part of it. Not be on the couch watching niggas go by. And if you're on the couch, get up, find you something to do. You know what I mean? It's like the views are there. If you got content, put that shit out. Everybody home watching shit. You know what I mean? Try your best and put your shit out. Whatever you want to do, try your hand. I would have never knew I could do this shit.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Seemed like you look good living in this moment right now.
It's like I'm a mom. Like shit boring when you're a mom. This is fucking popping. Like it's meeting celebrities and niggas follow me and Ari reposted me. Ari's my sis. I talked to Black China. Black China said when we get to LA, let's link. What? And she's my girl. Like I'm talking Amber Rose. I'm gonna come to the slut walk. Can I come to the slut walk? Yeah, you can come to the slut walk. Like that because they like me. And that's what I mean. Be yourself. Like this big ass personality I had would make people. I would come in the room. They would go, "Ooh, she's so loud." Now I come in the room. I light that bitch up. Stay down. Stay down, dog.
I love that shit, man. It was really good talking.
I know, Dior. We family, though.
We really caught up, yo.
Yeah, this was nice.
This was nice. I'm so happy and proud of you. Like when I see your videos, I be just looking like people don't know this has been her. Like when we used to smoke on step over. What's that?
15th Street, 15th Erie.
Over there, it was lit though. But I want to ask you, who are you like your in comedy, who's your inspiration? Who do you love?
Well, I know I'm a huge fan of David Chappelle. And Richard Pryor, Bernie Mac, Marlon Wayans. I love Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans just did his first stand-up talking about his gooch. Love Marlon Wayans. I like... it's sad I don't have a lot of females to like really, know, but I like a lot of those old school. Those I like D.L. Hughley. I like Chris Rock. No, I like Wanda Sykes. Shout out to Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes is official. But a lot of the new girl comedians I haven't got a chance to check out. Because I definitely want to check out B. Simone, stand up. I want to check out just any of them. Just Hilarious. Any of them girls that got the balls to go out in front of them dudes. And Just Hilarious' first show was on tour with Martin. And that was her first show. You know what I mean? So like, I want to support. I'm on some girl power shit, so I want to try. At the same time, I'm funny as shit. Like it's a problem.
You ever see something in the skit world? Like how, like...
Dog, I did 2 skits and I buried them bitches far away. I hated them. There's the thing about the skits. They're not really well thought out. They're not well planned. Don't you watch skits sometimes you're like, what the fuck are these people talking about?
Yeah, certain ones.
Sometimes you watch skits and they're like fucking movies. Shout out to Tiz 215. Tiz 215 is funny as fuck.
Yeah.
And then you got people like Southside Jew who's more raw off the top, but he's still funny as shit.
Yeah, definitely.
But a lot of you niggas skits are ass. That's why when you DMing me like, yo, can you play my baby mom? No. Like, I don't want to play nobody's baby mom. I don't want to lay in the bed while you hump on me like you fucking me. Like, we got to be more creative. And there's so much shit going on, like, but my style is just talk my shit. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying I won't do a skit, especially if you need a little commercial. I will do a skit for you, okay? But, like, it has to be creative, dog. Yeah. Like, it has to be something different. It can't be some baby mama, baby daddy. We gonna fight in the parking lot and knock the shells over. No. I'm not with that shit at all. You gotta be relatable to you. Man.
It's kind of like you give me, like, how Rich Dollars is. Y'all give y'all say how y'all feel, like, fuck it.
He's
like,
funny as fuck as well. Rich Dollars is funny.
Well, once again, I appreciate you.
I know,
dude. Thank you.
You're a grown lady.
Yeah.
I keep thinking you a baby. You're a whole grown up.
Man.
With your double cup.
My double cup.
You know, in real life, I'd have knocked that out your head. She ain't drinking no fucking double cup.
Yeah, this water, y'all. That's it, man. Don't call her a white girl.
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. All the info's in my Instagram bio.
Yes, sir. DJ Dio abuse in the couch.